Good morning, YouTube friends. We're on the Sporty this morning because she needs to be ridden. Today is, what, Thursday? Today's Thursday, so that makes it my Wednesday. Busy day yesterday, busy day today too, but I've got a 3-day weekend, so that'll be nice, because I normally work Tuesday through Saturday, and the 4th of July falls on Tuesday, and we're going to be closed on the 4th of July, so back's feeling a lot better today, so that's good too. I don't know if I had just knocked something out of alignment and pinched a nerve or what I had going on, but it wasn't good. And all of a sudden yesterday afternoon it started feeling a lot better, so I thought I just had a pulled muscle, and I probably do, but it just suddenly started feeling much better yesterday afternoon, so I'm happy about that. I haven't had a chance to get back on the boss's old road glide because we've had too much customer work, so really his bike's just in the way, tying up a lift, costing money for the shop. But that's all right. It's not my shop. I just work there. So anyway, I haven't had a chance to get back onto that and see what's going on with the oil pressure. Could be lots of things. I've never had one give me a problem like this. I've put lots of oil pumps in twin cams and M8s, and it's basically the same oil pump, and they've always just worked. So I'm going to get my mechanical oil pressure gauge on it as soon as I have time. Might not be for a few days. And see if it's just a bad sender, and if that's not it, I'll crank the engine over with the starter with the cam cover off and make a giant mess and see if I can't see oil coming from somewhere. Ultimately, it's either somehow airbound and cavitating and just not making suction to pull oil out of the tank. There's maybe a bad gasket making a vacuum leak by the pickup from the tank, or maybe the cam plate's cracked, or something like that. It's, I don't know, it's weird. That style pump, it should just work, and in my experience they always have in the past. So I can't wait to get back into it and see what's going on, but I've got too much customer work to do first. Might be Saturday before I get back to it. Did everybody just wake up and forget how to fucking drive this morning, or what? Well, here we are. We made it. Hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Good morning, YouTube friends. It's Monday afternoon, and I'm off today. But I'm just taking a quick little run to the store. I thought I would take a moment to let you all know that I resolved the issue with the oil problem on the boss's old Road Glide. So yesterday I pulled the oil pump and cam plate and everything back out of that bike again. And the first time I took all that stuff out, I was looking for damage or plugged hoses or missing pieces from the oil pump or cracks in the cam plate, things like that. And I didn't see any of that and put the cam plate back in and put the oil pump back in and still didn't have oil pressure. So Saturday, after having put a mechanical oil pressure gauge on the bike and confirming that it was not making any oil pressure, and just cranking it with the starter, it wasn't running, and cranking it over with the starter with the cam cover off and no oil moving. So when I took it apart the second time, I really thoroughly looked everything over, and the oil pressure relief valve was missing from the cam plate. And I wouldn't have thought to look at that, because why would you take it out? And you can't really see whether it's there or not unless you're specifically looking for it. It's in a little passage in the bottom of the cam plate, and there's a little roll pin that holds it in place, and it's just a little flat cylindrical tube that's closed on one end, and it has a spring in it, and it's all held into a passage in the cam plate with a roll pin. And for some reason it was missing from that cam plate, so instead of sucking oil from the oil tank, it was just sucking air into the pump through the passage where the pressure relief valve goes. So that's what was wrong with that. It was a matter of fixing someone else's mistake. There wasn't anything broken at all. And we happened to have had a fueling oil pressure relief valve on hand that could replace the OE one that wasn't there. So I put that in, and she makes about 40 psi at idle now. Actually, I think it was making close to 60 psi at idle. After I fired it up, it would make 40 psi just cranking it over with the starter. So that's fixed. Now I can do some heat cycles and break in on that engine and get rid of it.